Dr. Drew, we just left Grand Central Station and we're marching, according to the Demonstrator, here towards New York Police Department headquarters. I want to bring in one of the more vocal demonstrators of this Shut It Down movement. His name is Poppy Sen. Poppy, what are you guys trying to accomplish?
Well, we want, first and foremost, justice for Eric Garner and Akai Gurley and their families.
What does that justice look like?
Justice means that we want the police responsible for their homicides to face criminal prosecution and to lose their jobs. But broadly speaking, we want greater police accountability and transparency.
I mean, this is not a black or white
does he
issue
mean
for you.
change the laws? Does he mean he wants legislation?
Force, or is this about race?
Race is obviously an element, but it's not the only factor. It's obviously an element, but it's not the only factor.
I'm sorry, Dr. Drew is asking, are you trying to change the laws here? Is it something you want changed like that?
Concrete change would be appoint a special prosecutor whose sole job is to investigate police homicides of anybody.
Do you feel you could find somebody that's unbiased enough to do that?
Well, it's not a matter of them being unbiased. It's just a matter of them not being accountable to the DA and directly accountable to the DA and the police precinct.
Now, Poppy, you've been involved in these demonstrations since the very beginning, since last Wednesday. Is that right?
Yes.
And how have you seen this movement develop?
Well, it started with 1,000 people on Wednesday, and we ballooned to 10,000 people on Thursday. And then each day after that, regardless of the weather, we've had a committed group of at least 100 to 200 people every night willing to take the street.
And right now, we have about there between 50 and 100 demonstrators out in the streets walking in the middle of traffic right now. By and large, though, Dr. Drew, we should point out that they have been peaceful. The New York Police Department has allowed them to move fluidly through the streets, and they say, as Poppy was talking about, that they're determined to do this until they see change happen.